Hello, 7th graders. I'm going to show you a video tutorial today, and let me explain what the purpose of the tutorial is. As you get ready to move from 7th and into 8th grade, you're going to need to start collecting some of the work that you do that shows how you've grown and what you know in certain areas, in this case maybe technology. So the purpose really is to create a safe place to save these artifacts. And remember, an artifact is just any assignment or project or assessment that you want to collect. You don't have to save them all, but there are going to be certain ones that you want to collect that show this evidence of learning. So we need to have a place to do that, and that place is going to be online at a storage place called LiveBinders. A really neat thing about it is, since it is online, you can access it from any place, from home to show parents what you've been doing, or to show grandma and grandpa when you go on vacation or something like that. It's pretty cool. We need to remember that each student needs to keep his or her own account fairly unique so that we're not able to access other people's materials and things like that. So again, the way we're going to do this is through LiveBinder. It's pretty easy to do, and we're going to get started right now. First thing I want you to do then is go find your browser bar, your dock perhaps, and click on a browser. And in my case, I'm going to use Firefox, although you could use Safari if you're more comfortable with that. Either way, just click on one of your browsers. What you'll notice then is that up here in the address bar, mine currently says walkie.k12.ia.us. We're going to change that. So I'm highlighting everything to the right of the www dot, and I'm going to type in livebinders.com. Notice binders has an S on it, so livebinders.com, and then I'm going to hit return. And it takes me right to the LiveBinders page. Up in the LiveBinders page, you'll see that there is a place that says sign up, and so if you click on that sign up, it should take you into your first page where you can put your information in. Now, some computers will be set up so that they remember information, so I'm going to take mine out of there, and we'll start by putting yours in. All right. First thing that it asks us to put in here is something called a username. Now, the username is what you would use anytime you would come to log in. So if I look up here where it says login, that's where I would click on that, and it would ask me for a username and a password. So we're going to set up our username. We want it to be fairly easy to remember, so we'll start by just typing, and this is all lowercase. We're going to type your last name. So I'll start by showing you mine, type my last name, and then I'm going to put my birthday in. I'm going to do 2 digits for the month, 2 digits for the day, and then 4 digits for the year. So last name and my birth date by month, day, and year. That is my username. Now, my email address is something we had to come up with because not every student out there has an email address. And so what we did was created some accounts that we could use teacher-generated email addresses. So it's a little bit longer than you need, but this is the only time that you'll ever have to type it in. You won't have to do this for accessing the account and getting stuff in and out of your folder anymore. So your email for what we're doing for 7th graders is going to be your graduation year, so that's 2018. Then you're going to type in the letters of the school, WMS, Waukee Middle School. We next need to type in a plus sign, so I'm holding down my shift key and I'm going to tap the plus sign, which is up next to my delete key. Now I have a plus sign in there. Put my first name in, again lowercase, last name in, lowercase. I'm not putting any spaces in. And then finally finish that up with the @ key, which is up on your number bar again, and hold down your shift key. And Gmail, Gmail.com. Make sure you do a dot and not a comma. And that's it. However, you do have to retype it one more time, so we'll do it one more time. Again, your graduating year, which is 2018. WMS, plus sign, first name, last name, @ sign, gmail.com. And if you notice right here, it says my emails match. That's a good thing. All right, let's do our password now. We'll come down to the password box. Password is not going to be terribly complicated for you because all we're going to have you do for your password, and we want you to keep this secret, so we'll have you use WMS, and notice that you see 3 dots because this is encrypted so nobody else can see it. So start with WMS, but then put in your own personal ID number. Okay, and it gives me a pretty good rating for how strong it is. You're going to have to go down to the next box and do it again. So start with WMS and then your student ID number. And once they match, you'll get that passwords match sign right there. And pretty much that's all we do for the first part of what we're trying to do today in the tutorial. We've got a couple check boxes here we're going to leave empty so that you don't get mail that you don't really need. And then finally come down to here where it says sign up and put your pointer on that and click sign up. When you do that, it'll take you to your LiveBinder page, and then you'll be ready to watch the next tutorial, which will tell you how to copy a LiveBinder template over to yours so that it's something you can put your own information in. So thanks a lot. We'll get to the next one here shortly.